Welcome back, Webheads. Today we're back with the Webheads podcast. This is my co-host, actually, Luisito B.
Yo.
Why are you wearing a Spider-Man suit?
he made me put this
No,
on
I didn't make.
Yeah, I'm the only one of us who's a true fan and actually has a costume.
I have a onesie, bro. It's too hot in here, bro.
And yeah, I still wore this.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like breathable. Like look at the material. It's like not so breathable.
You guys have no idea how tight this costume is.
Yeah, actually, he can't even use his phone properly.
I can't, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right. But the main reason why you're wearing the suit is because this episode we're gonna be talking a lot about Spider-Man, especially Spider-Man Brand New Day. We got official suit reveal. We got details from the movie. Punisher's gonna be in it. Hulk's gonna be in it. My mom is gonna be in it. No, somebody's gonna be in it. My grandma. No, there are gonna be a lot of people in this movie, guys. So I'm hyped. Do you want to just get it straight into it?
Of course.
What is the biggest piece of news that you saw this week? First of all, let's get started with that.
Spider-Man suit reveal.
Spider-Man suit.
It was revealed today. Well, depending on when you see this video, today is Saturday.
Today's Saturday. We'll upload it on Sunday, so tomorrow.
Okay.
They'll see it.
Well, today is Saturday, the 2nd of August.
Yeah.
Today's Saturday, the 2nd of August, and the suit was finally revealed today in the morning.
Ooh.
And it looks so good, dude. I've never been so excited to see a suit reveal, and I'm just so very pleased with it. I'm glad that they stuck with the No Way Home suit.
Yeah.
It looks like the No Way Home suit, just tweaked a little bit, and I think it's tweaked for the best. It looks way better.
It's phenomenal, bro.
It has raised webbing, which makes it look extra beautiful.
Just like the TASM 2 suit, bro.
Exactly. I just love because it's a mixture of Toby and Andrew's suit literally combined, which makes perfect sense, especially after the events of No Way Home, where he had just everyone forgot him, and he's by himself, and he just saw Toby and Andrew, and it makes sense for him to make a new suit inspired greatly by both of them.
Yeah,
especially
bro.
Since he loved them.
Oh my gosh, dude! I can't tell you. So when I first woke up today, you told me they just revealed the suit, and I was like, "There's I saw it because I saw the suit yesterday, but it was like a little teaser." And you're like, "No, they showed the whole thing." And then I looked up, I couldn't believe my eyes, bro. It looked so similar to the TASM 2 suit, which is. I think it's still my favorite just because we haven't seen the mask yet. Once they show us the mask, though, this might be my favorite suit.
Might be better.
And it's just so good, bro. I love the Spider-Man logo, how it's kind of like a mixture between Toby's and Andrew's, but it's also, it looks like that, but just like a little bit, I don't know. It's different. It has its own like unique taste.
Sorry for the Buns costume.
Oh, wait, that's a good costume.
I was going to say, also, in case you didn't know, they had released a teaser the day before where they literally just showed like the shoulder and then like the bottom of the spider logo. So that's how that was a little teaser they showed, so people were pretty excited for it, but no one thought they were going to show the whole costume today, and they did, and now everyone's gassed about it.
Even that little teaser that they did with like the smallest little details of the suit, I was excited too. And then there was a lot of people complaining they didn't show us like the whole thing, but I mean they're quiet now because they showed everything, bro. The only thing we haven't seen yet, well, I guess there's some people that have like shown they put the brightness up and they saw the back of it.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So the back is gonna be
how people did that.
No, they just I don't know, maybe some tools, But the back is gonna be similar, a little bit more similar to the front. It's not gonna be like that round spider that we're used to seeing. And then another thing, well, obviously we haven't seen the mask, but dude, everything else is just like it looks so good.
Have we talked about the web shooters?
Web shooters, we haven't gotten to that.
Okay.
So I made a video today actually, talking about how a lot of people are complaining about the web shooters. And what are your thoughts on that? I want to ask you.
I see where the complaint comes, because they are kind of big, low-key. They're like from here to like here. Yeah. They're like metal. It's like silver.
It's noticeable.
It's very noticeable. Although the first time I saw the suit reveal, I didn't really notice it.
Me neither.
I was so focused on the suit, and then I saw people were pointing it out. I was like, oh shoot, they look kind of big. But I saw a lot of people saying like they could just be there as a prop. Yeah. Like to have an idea for it, and then post editing they could just get rid of it or just make it smaller. Yeah. So I could see that happening, and even if it's that big, I mean, it is kind of weird.
Some people just think it's distracting.
Yeah, it's distracting in a way.
Because like usually his web shooters. Sorry to cut you off, but usually his web shooters, if they're big, they're usually red at least. But the fact that it's like kind of metallic, it sticks out more. True. So. I think that's where a lot of people are kind of complaining because it's distracting. But overall, I've seen a lot of people like say that it's cool because it's like his homemade kind of thing. Like he's making his own web shooters. And people have been pointing out like, oh, before they didn't like how he was so techy, like relied on Spider-Man or Iron Man tech and Stark Industries tech, and then now that he's making his own tech, like people are complaining.
Yeah, I know.
So
now,
it's like,
now that he's doing what people want,
dude,
people will complain about anything.
That's so true. That's one thing we found out today about this freaking suit reveal. There's still people complaining. So yeah.
So I mean, the way I think about the web shooter is, it looks like he made it by himself. So I don't think it's that bad. I think in a way it makes sense. I saw a lot of people saying that they could also do a thing where during the movie he's like trying to make different versions of a web shooter. Yeah. Like you could see it like get destroyed during battle or something. Yeah. So he has to make a new one. So I think that would be cool. Like seeing him like be techie with the limited resources that he has now that he doesn't have Tony Stark anymore. Yeah. To give him stuff. So I think it makes sense. But I would argue that No Way Home, at the end of No Way Home, I don't think he had those, did he?
No, I didn't see him on the suit.
So they were like hidden in his costume with a shot of web. Yeah. So you could also argue, like, why not just keep that? Yeah. So
maybe it has to do something, like in the movie there's going to be a reason why, like maybe the web shooters have something in them to stop an enemy of some sort or something.
Or they break.
They could just break and then he has to build like some from scraps or something like that. Yeah. Like Tony Stark was able to build this in a bunch. Tony Stark. Yeah. So honestly, I don't mind the web shooters.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. I think the suit looks amazing. I love the red that they went with because it's almost similar, exactly how it is in TASM 2, bro. We're so good. Dude,
we're so bad.
I know, we actually are back, bro.
Dude, I saw a lot of people also complaining about just Tom Holland in general. Dude, I think Tom Holland is a great actor. Dude. Yeah. Like, I think he's perfect for the role. I've never understood the hate towards him. He is the best, probably, interpretation in terms of age and actions like of Spider-Man we've gotten so far. Yeah. Like you could love Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire way more. But I feel like there's not really much of an argument that he fits the Peter Parker. Peter Parker looked more than them.
I think he's the perfect combo, bro.
I would say so. Yeah.
He reminds me of the most accurate interpretation of Spider-Man, or the best interpretation of Spider-Man that we've seen, which is Spectacular Spider-Man. I think Tom Holland is more similar in terms of profile, in terms of acting ability, to the Spectacular Spider-Man. I think they're more aligned with how they behave on screen and while Peter Parker is doing his Peter Parker things and then Spider-Man is doing his Spider-Man things. I agree. So yeah, I think we're in for a real treat with Spider-Man Brand New Day. There was also a bunch of leaks from the set photos. We saw an armored vehicle with the Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative. So Mr. Negative's all but confirmed, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much confirmed. Yeah, there's no way he's not in the movie.
The Inner Demons. That was 100% the Inner Demons logo, right?
Unless they do a complete 180 and turn it around with someone else. I feel like I'd be shocked if they do that.
Yeah, the MCU is kind of known to do stuff like that. Like they'll call themselves the Inner Demons, and then they'll be like somebody else or like something completely different, or they'll be the Inner Demons and they'll just switch up the name.
Dude, I'll be honest, if they do the Inner Demons route, I think it's gonna bang way more, dude. Yeah. Because I think everyone wants to see Mr. Negative and the Demons in live action. Like,
dude, yes. Because, dude, especially after you have such a perfect blueprint with Spider-Man PS4. Exactly. If you just grab...
You can't fail, bro.
Dude, if you grab elements from that and, like, you know, like, he's the guy that works at Feast by day and then at night he's, like, runs a whole, like, gang empire. It's like, if you do stuff like that, it's gonna be so good. Oh my gosh.
I also heard, I don't know if you saw, like, there's also going to be, like, other villains, apparently. Like, I think I saw Scorpion might be in it.
Scorpion's confirmed. Well,
do you know anyone else?
I think pretty sure he's confirmed. Scorpion, Tombstone, I heard, was all but confirmed, too.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, and then I heard Boomerang, Captain Boomerang. And then there was, like, a comic book cover on the director's wall or something that somebody took a photo of in his office, and it showed Tarantula. And,
I saw that one.
Yeah, and Boomerang. So those are kind of like Z-list characters for Spider-Man, but, you know, I feel like they're going to make like a small appearance, at least a cameo or something.
I mean, of all the people we named, I think the most excited one for is Scorpion.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, Scorpion's a pretty well-known Spider-Man villain. I love Scorpion.
Dude, he's like super well-known.
Yeah, so if he comes out, I'll be very hyped. Yeah, and I hope he doesn't just beat him, like, easily. Yeah. Unless it's, like, a thing where he beats him, comes back at the end of the movie or something. Teams up with Mr. Negative.
You know what's crazy? The last time we saw Scorpion in the MCU was 2017.
Dude, is it going to be... I'm assuming
it's the same actor. It's going to be the same actor.
It took him that long.
I know, bro. But that's just how the MCU had gone for a couple of years, where they just did post-credits scenes that didn't really... But I think it's just, like, Sony, too, because Sony's been weird with, like... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so... But I'm glad that he's back, bro, because I honestly thought he could be a good Scorpion. He's from I don't know if you knew, but he was in Breaking Bad.
He's from Britain.
No,
he's from Breaking Bad?
Yeah, he's from Breaking Bad. He's like, he's a good actor. I like him. His name is Michael Mando, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, when I saw him in Spider-Man Homecoming at the end, I was like, oh, I mean, like, he seems like he'd be, like, a good fit for Scorpion.
Yeah, he, like, I don't know if you remember, but in the post-credit scene, his arm is, like, broken. Yeah. So, like, people had to, like, do surgery on his arm, so that's probably going to have something to do with how he becomes Scorpion or something like that. Mm-hmm. All right, so now let's go into theories about Spider-Man Brand New Day. We're still not done talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day because there is so much to cover. One of the most interesting theories that I heard of this past week was how they're going to include Bruce Banner / Hulk in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And, like, what is going to be the connection between Peter and Bruce, right? Because technically we've never seen them interact on screen, not once. You can kind of imply, I guess, that, like, maybe they had some sort of short interaction between in Tony's, funeral.
But we've never seen it.
But we didn't see it, right? So it's going to be up to the director to find out how exactly he's going to want to, like, put Dr. Bruce Banner in Spider-Man Brand New Day, right? So one of the theories that I heard was we don't necessarily know how Spider-Man got bitten by a spider in the MCU, right?
Sure.
So I heard something along the lines that Bruce Banner was doing, like, experiments back, like, I don't know when Peter was in, like, high school or something, or I think it would be after the events of Age of Ultron. Yeah. He's doing experiments with spiders, and somewhere along the way, Peter went on a field trip or something, and he got bitten by one of the spiders Dr. Bruce Banner.
So he's the reason Spider-Man has powers?
Well, I don't know.
You think?
That's a theory that I heard, and I think it would be kind of a cool way to connect the two.
It'd be unique.
Yeah, it'd be the first time I've heard something like that before. Mm-hmm. So I think it would be interesting to see how that would happen. But what do you think about that? Do you think that's kind of like a weird thing? Because, like, or else how would you explain Spider-Man got bitten by a radioactive spider? Because there's no Oscorp, True. I've heard people say that maybe Tony Stark was doing experiments on, like, a spider, but that doesn't really fall in line with Tony Stark's sort of science, because Tony Stark is technological. Yeah. And Bruce Banner's more biological. So I think aligning him with a more biological radioactive scientist makes more sense. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that's a little weird?
I would say for what the MCU is, it would make the most sense because you can't really go based on, like, well, in the comics they did this, because the MCU has gone so far from that stuff. Like, number one, they'd even introduce Uncle Ben. That was already, not introducing Uncle Ben already is a big difference from any Spider-Man show.
Exactly.
He's such a key factor, and they basically made Aunt May the Uncle Ben / Aunt May character. Well, she was already Aunt May, but you know what I mean. Like, usually Aunt May is just Aunt May, her own character. Now she's more of an Uncle Ben / her own character. Yeah. So they already swayed away a lot from the original comics. How he got his suit with Tony. Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that. If anything, I think it would make more sense. Yeah. Based on what they have done with the MCU. I think it'd be kind of cool, actually. Yeah. Yeah.
The more I thought about it, the more I kind of like the idea because, I mean, in an interconnected universe, that's kind of what it's all about, right? Like, this person affected this person type of thing, and, like, they're both heroes. They both, if Bruce Banner were had to have made, like, a spider that would have been Peter and gave him his powers, there's a link between the two, right? And then we can explore that more. And then that will give more of a dynamic between Hulk and Spider-Man because they're both heroes trying to do the right thing. Yeah. So, I don't know. I kind of like it. I know you're kind of, like, on the fence a little bit, but I don't know.
I like it. I think it's good for the MCU. Yeah. Obviously, if it's if it's its own standalone thing. Yeah. If it wasn't the MCU, I'd probably have some complaints. Yeah. But since it's in that universe with everything that's gone on in that universe, I think it makes perfect sense to be like, well, Bruce Banner was experimenting with some radioactive spiders or something. Or maybe even, like, Ross. You could say something with, like, General Ross. With, like, trying to do, like, a super soldier program. They were experimenting on animals, insects first. Yeah. Then one escaped, bit Peter. Yeah. Happened. Yeah. On a field trip and stuff. So I don't think it's bad. I think it's cool, actually.
All right. So that was one theory that I heard of this past week. Another thing that I heard of is, since the events of Daredevil Born Again, we know Fisk is now the mayor. I've heard that maybe in Spider-Man Brand New Day, Fisk might be trying to make his own kind of version of Sinister Six to try to
Stop
vigilantes like Punisher, Daredevil, Spider-Man. So that's another theory I heard. I'm not necessarily sure how it would go. He would go around doing that because like they're all kind of supervillains. So I think the people would like kind of notice that. But I don't know. I think it's an interesting theory. It would be kind of it wouldn't be the first time we saw Sinister Six, right?
On the MCU?
Well, what would you consider what we saw in No Way Home a version of the Sinister Six, even though there wasn't necessarily 6, there was kind of like 5 of them?
I think it's the closest thing we've gotten.
Yeah, it's the closest thing we've gotten.
But the way I just saw it was just like a group of villains.
Yeah.
Because Doc Ock was even like the head of them. There was no, like they weren't kind of like fighting together. They were kind of just fighting their own separate battles.
Yeah,
that were all happening like at the same time. I don't know.
And I think I heard that like Wilson Fisk isn't gonna be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Like pretty much confirmed that he's not gonna be in it. So I mean, if they were to do a Sinister Six, that would be the only way that I would think that they would do it, is if they brought back Vincent D'Onofrio for the role of Kingpin. But if he's not going to be in it, then I don't really see the Sinister Six happening, Well,
I heard Punisher's supposed to be in the movie too, right?
Yeah.
How do you think... I have a question. How do you think that's going to tie into the movie?
Okay, so I actually think that this is going to be... I think Punisher's like the perfect person to bring in like a Spider-Man Brand New Day. Because, I mean, Peter is all alone, right? Okay. And then he's trying to figure out exactly like what type of hero he wants to be after the events of No Way Home, right? And, well, he knows that after Aunt May died, with great power comes great responsibility. What better way to test that than like a person who has kind of the opposite mentality, where he just sees a bad person doing something wrong and he sees like, oh, I gotta kill that person. So that's kind of Punisher's mentality. I think Spider-Man and Punisher are gonna have that sort of dynamic where Punisher is gonna try to kill all the villains, like Swiss cheese them, and then Spider-Man's gonna try to straight up like save them. I think that's gonna be a cool sort of dynamic.
Do you think it's possible to get a Punisher and Spider-Man fight?
Yeah,
I think there's no way, right? Yeah. Like there's no way they don't do that.
Yeah, I think either, I don't know if it's gonna be like early on in the movie or later on in the movie. I could see it happening both ways. Maybe they like bump into each other and then they fight there.
He thinks he's a bad person.
Yeah, he thinks he's a bad person. Yeah, exactly. So we'll have to wait and see. I could also see them being friends at the start. They've heard of each other, and then like later on, maybe Frank Castle wants to kill one of the villains or something, and then Spider-Man stops him or something like that. I could also see them both teaming up to fight the Hulk, because we obviously know that the Hulk's going to be in it.
So you theorize that it would be something about like Bruce Banner was the one who made the spider. Yeah. What if him being in the movie is just like a flashback type scene? Or like, do you think he's gonna have it? Or is it confirmed that he's gonna have a huge role in it? You think?
Well, usually when there's like an Avenger in a Spider-Man movie, he has a pretty big role, right?
Well, he's probably just gonna have like a Tony Stark in Homecoming role.
I think
where he came out in the beginning, came out halfway, like a call, and then came out towards the end.
Yeah,
would it be like that?
I think so. I don't. If you have Bruce Banner in a movie, there's no way you don't have Hulk.
True.
That's what I'm thinking, because like you can't miss out on the opportunity of having Hulk and Spider-Man on the big screen. That's what fans have wanted for forever. I mean, I don't know if you've seen, but people literally, when the Hulk 2002 movie came out and then the Spider-Man Tobey Maguire came out, people were like photoshopping them to try to make them fit in the same universe. Eventually, we never got that, obviously, because the rights and stuff with Sony, but I could totally see them like having Hulk and Spider-Man in this movie. Maybe not teaming up, because I mean, if they team up, like who's gonna stop them? like I'll be honest, like who's gonna stop
them? They're fried, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's gonna be another case where Hulk is just like being manipulated by Mr. Negative.
Oh, you think Spider-Man might fight Hulk?
Yeah,
that would be sick.
Yeah,
bro. I hope I've seen that theory a lot, where they say Mr. Negative will manipulate Hulk, and then that's how we get Prime Hulk back. Dude, we need Prime Hulk back. If this movie does bring Hulk, please give us the Hulk we know. Don't give us the
Professor Nerd Hulk.
No, he's a cool character, but
we've had our run with him.
Yeah, we want Prime Hulk back.
So I've heard a theory that if like Mr. Negative will bring back Hulk, but it's not going to be the Green Hulk. It's going to be the Gray Hulk. Joe Fixit.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
I don't really like that. I don't think we need Joe Fixit. I mean, I heard a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people do like his character, but I just want Raging Hulk back, like how like Avengers 1 Hulk back, or like Thor Ragnarok Hulk. I think Thor Ragnarok Hulk is one of my favorites because he's actually like talking.
I want a Hulk that feels strong again.
Yeah.
Not like you see Hulk and it's like, oh, it's just Hulk.
Yeah.
Like I want you to be like, dude, it's Hulk. Like he's gonna pop off, or like he's so strong. Like I feel like now when you think of Hulk, you're not impressed by his strength.
Yeah.
You're not. You don't really have like a like for him. You're just like, it's Hulk.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's it.
So, I'm not too big of a fan with the Gray Hulk, but I hope the Raging Green Hulk comes back.
But that can talk like a little bit.
Yeah, because I want him. I want him to be able to like have that one scene
where like where he remembers it.
Yeah.
Where like Banner. You see, I saw a lot of people say. So there's a comic book where everyone forgets who Peter. Like that Spider-Man is Peter Parker.
I know where you're
Hulk,
going with this.
Except Hulk.
Yeah.
And he's like, I remember you.
Yeah.
And he's like, I remember. And then he's like, it's like an emotional scene.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw a lot of people arguing that they can't really do something like that because they've never given us scenes with them interacting, like or the Hulk interacting with Spider-Man. If they were to do that, it would be like something that happened all completely off screen.
I just thought of something. What how they're gonna reboot the MCU? Or like soft reboot after. What if like Hulk is like the only one that remembers?
That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of weird too.
Yeah, like he remembers his life before because like Hulk never forgets or something like that. And he remembers like Peter and all of them. I don't know.
That's if they like it just depends how they reboot it.
Yeah, how they reboot it. But I don't know. I think that'd be kind of the only way I'd see them do something like that.
But it wouldn't make sense with Spider-Man now. Unless they made like a thing, or unless maybe they do that scene, but it's not really like oh, Hulk's heard of you or something. I don't know. I don't know how it would work.
Yeah. But it is a cool comic cover. Mm-hmm. But it'd just be kind of weird if they did that.
Yeah. It wouldn't really make sense.
Do you have any more notes for Spider-Man Brand New Day?
Nah, I just have set photos. Who might be in it?
I'm glad that they're doing practical.
Dude,
they closed down how many streets? Do you know how many streets it was?
No, it was a couple though, but
yeah, it was a lot. No, it was a lot of streets.
Yeah, it was. But they started filming yesterday, right? Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
And dude, I'm just so glad they're going practical. Mm-hmm. No green screens. They're not being limited by No Way Home, which was limited due to COVID. Yeah. They're not using green screens. They're just going for practicalness, and I think that's such a great way to go with it. Yeah. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see more stuff pop up on the internet because they're gonna start filming other places. People are gonna find a way to know where they are. Yeah. People are gonna leak the photos. Although, obviously, like leaks sometimes like, oh come on, you're ruining the movie, but come on now, we want it. Some of us like leaks. Like it gets you.
I love leaks.
Yeah, it gets you hyped for the movie. So I am looking forward to see what more leaks. Maybe we get to see the mask finally. Yeah. Because they haven't revealed the mask. Mm-hmm. Maybe they'll reveal it sometime soon because. Sooner or later, someone's gonna leak it. Yeah. It might be Tom Holland himself because he loves to leak stuff. Yeah. So yeah,
dude, excited. I saw something pretty interesting. Was, Tom Holland and what is his name? The guy that plays Punisher. John Bernthal. John Bernthal. Yeah. John Bernthal and Zendaya. All three of them are going to be in both Spider-Man: Brand New Day and The Odyssey, which is the Christopher Nolan.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. They're gonna have like two crazy summer blockbusters.
Oh, I didn't know Zendaya was gonna be in that. Yeah, she's gonna be in that. I went to go watch the Fantastic Four movie again yesterday with my family.
Oh, nice.
And I saw the Odyssey trailer again. But I just saw Tom Holland and John. Yeah. How do you say his last name?
John Bernthal.
John Bernthal. Pretty sure. At the end. But I didn't see Zendaya once, unless she.
Well, I don't think she was in the trailer.
She was in the trailer, but she's in the cast.
I'm pretty sure she's in the cast. That's almost certain. And then she's also. I'm pretty sure she's confirmed to be in this one.
Okay. And with Christopher Nolan?
Yeah, Christopher Nolan.
Well, not for Brand New Day, but for...
Yeah. We got Destin Daniel credit for that, which I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that because Shang-Chi was a banger. So, yeah. Something else I wanted to say, but it escaped my mind.
About...
Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yeah. We might have to go back to that.
Regarding what? Set? Actors?
I think it had to do something with the set, how many lanes they closed off.
You're trying to remember the streets?
Yeah. And it was in. I know they're filming in Glasgow. Yeah. But I'm not sure how many streets it was. But have you seen the cost? Have you seen the costume for Frank Castle? What he's gonna look like?
In no way.
I'm Brand New Day. I'm pretty sure
they already leaked that.
I'm pretty sure they revealed how he's gonna look.
Are you serious?
He has like a trench coat. I'm pretty sure.
I thought that was just like
Is that for another
concept art or like stuff fans just made?
It might be. I don't know. But
because there's so many like leaks nowadays where it's just someone made it. or it's like fan. Like that's why whenever I see something, it's either like has to be like a credible source that a lot of content creators would be like, he's pretty credible.
Yeah.
He said this before, or Sony themselves post it. So I don't really know.
All right.
He's gonna wear a trench coat, but
yeah,
he might. I think that'd be cool.
Okay, I think we're good talking about that. There was one thing that I forgot, but we'll skip on past that.
Remember later.
Yeah, we'll remember that later. In other Spider-Man news, I've been reading the Spider-Man comic, the Ultimate Spider-Man comic.
Yeah.
I just want to say a quick little review of it. I enjoy it so much. Mm-hmm. It's one of the first comics that I'm like, okay, I gotta read more. Usually, sometimes comics lose me, but this one I'm excited to keep reading it. I haven't gotten to the end, but the one thing that I am a little bit sad about is that by the end of the year, it's gonna be completely over. They're gonna end it after 24 issues. A lot of people online were pretty sad about that because it's one of the first comic iterations where Peter and MJ have an actual loving relationship, and the writers don't
and
screw.
They have a kid too, right?
Yeah, they have kids.
That's so sick.
Yeah, so I can't wait to keep reading that. But this is kind of news, I guess, that it's gonna end on December 2025. So
this year.
Yeah. So make sure you're reading and staying up to date. They come out once every month. So
yeah, he was telling me about it off camera, and it's been getting me to want to read it more.
Yeah.
I'm surprised myself that I haven't read it, being a big Spider-Man fan. I remember when they released the first issue. I remember I was just wait for more of them to come out, and it's been it's been what, almost a year now. So I've yet to read and catch up on, but I've heard nothing but great news and good stuff from that comic book. So I'll definitely check it out after we're done filming. Yeah, when I have more time.
I wanna talk more about it, but I don't really want to spoil it a lot.
Yeah, I love spoilers.
You love spoilers, but I don't know. I'll give you some of my general thoughts.
Yeah, give me something in general, just in case someone wants to read it.
Something that I found that I really loved was. Obviously, Peter and MJ have a great relationship. I don't remember the last time they had a great relationship in comics.
616.
It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. I love that they're bringing back a lot of classic villains, but then some unexpected villains.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you one. Mole Man. He's actually in this comic.
No way.
Yeah,
actually?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
He's in this comic. So the way that this worked was, I'm pretty sure. You know who the Maker is, right?
That's Reed Richards.
Reed Richards. Yeah. So in the future, he went back to the past and he changed the lives of superheroes so that they were never made. So that's why Peter Parker doesn't have his powers until later in his life, because he was supposed to be bitten by the radioactive spider when he was in high school, but he never was because the Maker went back in time to erase that. Okay. So that's why Peter Parker has his powers later in life. So in the future, Tony Stark goes back in time and gives Spider-Man his powers, but after he's already an adult and married to Mary Jane. So that's why he has his powers as an adult.
Sick, actually.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
And then he meets Harry later on. So he doesn't necessarily know Harry until after he's already had his powers, which is another kind of cool dynamic that we haven't seen in previous comics.
Do they become friends, or they become
I would say they're more co-worker relationship. Okay. They're not necessarily best friends.
Yeah.
They do kind of call each other best friends, but it's kind of because Peter doesn't necessarily have other friends. So
okay.
Yeah. But that's one thing that I find really interesting, and I don't think this is a spoiler. Uncle Ben is alive.
He's alive.
He's alive. This is the worst time that I remember.
Big spoiler. Wait.
Is it?
Wait. Is Aunt May alive as well?
I won't say.
Dude, that's spoiling. What? You just said Uncle Ben is alive, and then now you can't say Aunt May is alive?
I know, but it's because. Okay, fine. But it's
is she alive?
It's the first thing you read. It's one of the first things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not you find out later on.
Okay. Wait, so is Aunt May alive?
No, she's not.
She's dead?
Yeah, she does. She doesn't make it.
So wait, so does she die later in the comic, or is it?
No, it's it starts off. She's already dead.
Dang. So is she like the Uncle Ben kind of?
Yeah.
Ooh. Dang.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's one thing, and then another thing is J. Jonah and Ben are best friends.
Ben who, the Ben Grimm?
No. Oh, Ben.
You said Ben.
Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben.
It's because in the comic they just call him Ben.
So J. Jonah Jameson and Uncle Ben are
they're best friends. Another interesting dynamic.
Is J. Jonah Jameson
he's more friendly.
Does he? Okay, but does he have the same job?
it's a bit different. I'll let you read it.
I'll stop trying to get.
But yeah, it's just like there's so many different dynamics within the characters that just we haven't seen before. Mm-hmm. That's kind of why I really like this comic. It's so fresh, but it stays true to the Spider-Man character. So yeah, one thing that I will say is Spider-Man or Peter Parker, they don't necessarily have, well, they haven't really showed sign of super intelligence that a lot of the previous comics have shown.
Of Peter?
Yeah.
Like he's not smart?
Well, I mean, he is smart, but it's just like we haven't seen signs of him showing like super intelligence. Like there's not a panel in the comic where he's in a lab like cooking on something. Okay. You know, I or at least I haven't gone to that part. But so far it's just him being like a reporter and a photographer. And a dad. Yeah, and a dad, exactly. So he's kind of, I think they're kind of replacing that science nerd aspect to be more of a fatherly father figure.
I honestly think that's cool though.
Yeah.
I would prefer that.
His son,
especially since he's older.
Yeah, his son is the one that's a little bit smart.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I'll leave it at that. So yeah,
dude, I need to read it.
Yeah, go ahead. Get. Yeah, you get home. More excited for it. When you get home, pick that up. Yeah. I recommend it highly. What other things? We'll go back to news.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four and Superman. I've recently seen that Superman is going to probably be the highest grossing superhero movie of this year.
Really?
Yeah. It's beating out Fantastic Four after they had a big opening weekend, but the weekend after that wasn't as successful as Superman. So Superman will most likely hit $600 million in the box office, which is a little bit more than $500 million. And then right now it's looking like the Fantastic Four will probably hit like $500 million.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's not bad, but for Disney standards, it's
all right.
It's not that great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that great because I mean I think they spent a lot on the budget
for Fantastic
Four. I think it'll make profit, but not like insane amounts. So that's one thing that I found interesting this week is how Marvel is looking and comparing to DC. I know a lot of people obviously like. I mean, I'm a fan of both, right? But I want to see them both succeed. So I hope that like later on, I think Spider-Man Brand New Day is gonna make $1 billion for sure.
Really?
$1 billion plus, bro.
Well, yeah. It depends what happens in the movie.
Yeah.
Show, yeah. The trailer.
The trailer is gonna be so.
I don't think they realize how important trailers are.
Yeah.
But if the trailer is a good trailer, dude, for sure, there's no way.
I think the next couple movies from Marvel are gonna be $1 billion plus. Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Oh, with Doomsday the cast, there's no way.
Doomsday and then Secret Wars.
Dude, if Doomsday flops with the amount of people that are coming out, that would
be so weird.
That would be a disaster.
It'd be so weird. Because then they would have to reboot. Like, they might have to do
scrap the whole thing. Especially with the Russo brothers, at that point, just scrap the whole thing.
All right. Well, we talked about Ultimate Spider-Man. We talked about Brand New Day.
Yep.
Fantastic Four. Black Panther. Black Panther 3. Some Black Panther news. I think we've heard that Ryan Coogler is going to be back to direct. And obviously he did the first and the second one. There's talk of potentially recasting T'Challa. Especially, you know, with like the whole Secret Wars thing.
Wait, but he's dead.
Yeah,
so they're gonna do with the reboot thing. Somehow bring him back.
Yeah,
but that's where the complication.
That's where it's gonna get a little bit different. But
I thought they were gonna use the son as the next Black Panther. No.
Yeah.
Oh, would that not make sense? Because he's what?
He was young, but
how old is he now? You think he'd be like 15?
Probably around that age. And then Shuri,
Black Panther.
Yeah, and then Shuri would have to be like a mentor for him.
Yeah. So do you think Shuri's gonna come out in Doomsday?
Doomsday, yeah. For sure. I think she was in the cast.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost 100% sure, but don't quote me on that because there's a lot of people in that cast.
There's so many people in that cast. I generally forgot, bro.
Yeah. But no Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Do you really think he's gonna come out in it?
If he does, it's brief.
I think we're gonna know by the end of
this year.
Brand New Day.
Oh, Brand New Day.
I don't know about this.
When do you think we're getting the first trailer for Brand New Day?
Maybe by the end of this year.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get it soon. I think because it's coming out exactly in a year. Oh well, the date. Yeah. Did we talk about the date it's coming out?
Yeah, it's July 31st. We didn't talk about it, but it's coming out July 31st.
July 31st. What month?
July. Well, we're clipping that, bro. That's getting clipped.
July 31st,
Yeah.
2026. Okay. Do you think? I mean, okay. Realistically, when would they drop a trailer? Like, they dropped the first trailer how many months in advance for a movie? Like 8, right? Or like 6?
I'd
6
say
to 8?
so. 6 to 8.
6 to 8 months.
So yeah, probably December.
Yeah, by the end of the year, probably. Or maybe like November.
Let's hope.
I hope. If they drop it soon, that would be.
Yeah, honestly,
I don't know about.
Honestly, maybe like February of next year.
Yeah. Although, dude, there's a lot of hype for it right now already.
Yeah.
People are already like freaking out about just the suit reveal.
Yeah.
The suit reveal is already going crazy with millions of views. Like, the trailer would actually.
I remember when Spider-Man No Way Home, its first trailer dropped. It was like it was on your birthday, wasn't it? August.
It was
like,
around there. I think,
August like 22nd or something like that.
It was so hype.
Yeah, so it was like a couple months before when it came out in December. So I see that being around the same thing for.
That's what I would say.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully we get that soon, sooner than later. So yeah.
Even if we don't, I'm still hyped for it.
Yeah, I'm still hyped for that. Do you want to talk about that Nightwing fan cast? We can go over that a little bit.
Yeah, oh wait, but real quick, before, I just want to ask, are you more excited for Doomsday or Brand New Day?
Brand New Day.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, it's always gonna be Spider-Man, you know?
Yeah, I know.
It's always gonna be Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's no way not to be hyped for it. I think there's also no way to always. There's also because I said no way. It's alright. I think there's also no way to not be excited for it because the way No Way Home ended.
Yeah.
Like, it leaves you with so much anticipation and wanting to see more. So like that was already something to look forward to. But with Doomsday, there has not been much hype for it at all. Or not hype. I mean, not build up. There hasn't been any build up because it was supposed to be Kang.
Yeah.
They replaced Kang with Doom. So there hasn't been. There was build up for Kang.
Yeah.
But now they scrapped it.
Yeah.
So they might do a thing. Doomsday starts, he kills Kang or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's why That's why the only build up they've had for Doom so far has been Fantastic Four. Spoilers. The end of Fantastic Four when he comes out at the end.
I just remembered what I was gonna say for the brand.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sadie Sink's character from Stranger Things.
She's gonna be in it, right?
She's gonna be in Spider-Man Brand New Day.
What do you think?
People are saying, okay, the craziest theory I heard, I don't know if you heard, that she's gonna be Mayday Parker. She's gonna be Tobey Maguire's daughter, bro. And that's where like the multiverse elements came from. I think that's the worst thing.
That's a horrible thing
ever. If they do that, bro, like, that'd be so bad. That'd be so bad.
No, please don't.
That was just a fan theory though, so luckily I don't think that's gonna happen.
Sorry.
Another thing I saw was Jean Grey. She was gonna be Jean Grey. Just because
That'd be weird
a lot of people just fan casted her in general because Jean Grey is a redhead, obviously.
But that would be so weird to put her in a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
No context.
Yeah,
obviously
exactly.
they'll put context. But
yeah,
still weird.
but again, that's where people thought that the multiverse element was gonna come.
I heard she might be a love interest.
That's what I'm thinking too, and I think that's the best thing that they should do.
You think?
But I don't think they should make her obviously Mary Jane because
there's already Mary Jane.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's Michelle Jones, but it'd be I don't know why the MCU does that, bro. That's another example of the MCU just like making a character. Like you could have just said she was Mary Jane. You know, you didn't have to say. Yeah, it's weird. Whatever.
Yeah, it's okay.
But there's her. I think they officially said that her name was gonna be Carly, and then there's a girl in I forgot which Spider-Man storyline in the comics, but her name is Carly Cooper, and she works like with the police, the NYPD.
Okay.
So they had, I think in the comics they had a little bit of a work relationship, Spider-Man and Carly Cooper, kind of how like Yuri Watanabe does in Spider-Man PS4
with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think she was in forensics. That's what she was. It was in forensics.
Okay.
So I think they might do something like that. But then I also heard that she's gonna be like a combination of Carly Cooper and another character, but we don't know which one. There's some creators that have said, like Sammy J Reacts. He said that. Shout out Sammy J Reacts, bro. We love your video. He said that she was gonna be an amalgamation of Carly Cooper and Jean the Wolf.
So she's gonna be like a combo.
Kind of a combo, because the MCU likes to do that too. How like Ned is basically just Ned Leeds, but also Genki
or / Harry.
Yeah, / Harry. So like that's probably what they're gonna do with like the MCU, and I think they kind of do that. Or I don't know. That thought just came to mind. In case they need that character for other projects, they could say it's an original character for the MCU.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because obviously with the rights to Spider-Man and everything, I don't know why they do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, adding on to what you said about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I just wait. Let me lock in.
With like Gene the Wolf and like,
yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, I remember. Sorry, I remember. Yeah. Okay, so regarding Peter, do you think he's gonna be working at the Daily Bugle? Oh. In the new Spider-Man movie? Like
that's interesting.
Right?
I didn't thought of that.
Because the whole premise at the end is he's by himself. Yeah. He even bought an apartment, which I don't know where bro even got them.
Start funds.
Yeah, start funds. He has the last of his funds. Yeah. But he has an apartment and he's living by himself. No one knows him. So obviously he has to have a job.
Yeah, job.
So either do you think they're gonna go with the traditional route of him being a photographer, or knowing the MCU, you think they're gonna change that out? He might work like.
I really want him to just be. Oh,
he might work at like fees to get paid for that.
And then that's where he meets Martin Lee.
Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say? You just said I really want him. What?
Well, like that's what I would really want. You know, him to be a photographer, classic Spider-Man thing. Even though it's been done a lot of time. Well. I mean, it was only done in the Tobey Maguires.
Yeah. And it was only done for
a brief second in the Andrew universe.
Yeah.
Let's just make him a photographer. That's part of his character, you know?
Yeah.
Dive deeper into that too.
Also, like his relationship with Jonah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think and then that's how we can get a connection to Scorpion. Because obviously in the comics, Scorpion and J. Jonah Jameson are like intertwined.
You think they're gonna do that though?
I don't think so, because that'd be way too much.
Yeah.
Punisher, Scorpion, Mr. Negative.
I'm so excited for this movie, but at the same time, there's a huge.
It's a lot.
There's a huge part, like there's a huge room for error.
Yeah.
And I'm very nervous for that, but I'm going in high hopes. So I
think pacing is the whole thing. It's all because you can have a lot of people. Like, think of Avengers Infinity War, how many characters there were, but it was just paced so well.
Was so good, yeah.
It was paced so well. Every scene was a banger, you know? You could skip, like, to one section of the movie, and it's, like, entertainment, like, no matter what. So, I think just pacing is important, which is something that I feel like a lot of Marvel movies struggled with before, and I think we're kind of getting back to that with, like, Thunderbolts and, like, Fantastic Four. Pacing was a main thing that I think they struggled with. But yeah,
wait, to add on, I was just gonna say like how, because I want the movie kind of to focus a lot on Peter.
Yeah,
and a sense of like they not to like the whole movie just be like a whole like him in the costume a lot. Mm-hmm. Like although I would love that because a lot of Spider-Man movies, it is him being Peter Parker a lot and somewhat Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So obviously I want like a good mix of both. Mm-hmm. Like I think it would be so sick just to like show Peter just like changing out his costume, just going in his apartment, like seeing what he does, like in his spare time when he's not being Spider-Man. Like that's why I think he should have the job at the Bugle, because then that's what he does after he's done that, unless he just stays at home working on stuff.
I know it's kind of gonna sound bad, but I really want to see this Peter Parker depressed. A lot of people, I think a lot of Spider-Man
fans love when Peter's depressed.
Spider-Man fans love it when Peter Parker's depressed.
When he's going through it.
And we all know why. It's because that's when you see the most relatable side of Peter Parker. It's what makes Peter Parker, in my opinion, one of my favorite superheroes, because it's just like he's a guy that just happened to get bit by a radioactive spider who feels this sense of responsibility to save people no matter what, no matter if it hurts his own life, no matter if it ruins his own relationships, no matter if everybody's gonna forget him once he gets his, or you know, if he has to make a sacrifice. That's what makes Peter Parker so special. So in a sense, I do want him to, you know, take off that Spider-Man suit, go back to his apartment, just kind of sit there and just think about everything that's happened, because that's when we get the best out of Peter Parker's character, you know?
And like, that could lead for some good, like, not action sequence, sorry, it's like some good acting from Tom Holland. Because we know he does really good scenes.
He has range,
Yeah, he has range for being sad, being depressed, sadly. Yeah. So I think he could nail that easily.
Yeah, exactly.
And I would love to, sadly, I would love to.
Did we, I mean, the most range we got out of Tom Holland's Spider-Man was in Endgame when he was crying for Tony, because
No Way Home.
Right? Oh yeah.
I think, dude, when he, so I think or I don't know if it's unpopular opinion. I don't think Aunt May's death was executed that well in No Way Home. I think because they kind of did a thing where, like, the moment Green Goblin's glider hit her from but like you're right there, you're like, oh, she's done for.
Yeah.
And then to add on top of that, he throws a grenade.
Yeah. And
like it blows up, and like Spider-Man fails to catch it. Like I think they could have killed her off right there.
Yeah.
But then they do a thing where she gets up, like nothing happened, and she's like, I'm okay. And then like they literally have like a regular conversation for a minute straight. and then she randomly falls.
Yeah.
It's like if the director was like, oh, she's got to go now.
Yeah.
All right, let's get her out.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I think they didn't execute that very well. But despite her death, like when she died, I was like, oh dang, but I wasn't really that sad due to the execution.
Mm-hmm.
I still think his Tom Holland's performance in that scene was great.
Yeah.
Aunt May's all right, but
Yeah.
I think like him crying and like him being like emotional, I think he nailed that whole scene.
Yeah.
And even after, that's what I'm saying. Like, and also plus the scene where he meets Toby and Andrew for the first time when he's like,
crying. He's kind of like
he's crying with Ned and Mary Jane.
Yeah, he's defensive.
Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle Jones, whatever. But yeah, no, I think you're right. I think, well, I don't want to say that it was executed poorly. It could have been executed better. Yeah, you know, because especially because she got up and
poorly
then
was a poor choice.
Yeah,
I'd say it could have been better.
She got up and then she fell and then she died. You know, it was kind of like. And the first time I saw it, I'll admit I was a bit like, "Oh, what just happened there?" Because I thought she was fine. But yeah, I think you're right. I think Tom Holland. I think that this director should have maybe like 2 or 3 scenes where we just see Peter like, I don't know, like sad, you know, showing off Tom Holland's acting ability because he has range, bro. Like, yeah, I think he could do a really good job with that.
Great.
So yeah, I'm glad we got back to the freaking thing that escaped my mind about Sadie Sink's character. Okay, did I ask you what you thought about that? Sadie Sink's character being like a combination of Carly Cooper and some sort of like forensic, you know.
I think it's unique. I think it's cool.
Okay.
I mean, knowing in typical MCU fashion, combining characters.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what they will do with it.
Yeah. All right. We got back to that. Okay, cool.
It's like now back to the
back to our regularly scheduled program. All right. Let's go ahead and I'll start it off.
All right.
So this week I at least on our For You page, I don't know if you saw, but there was a lot of discussion about Nightwing Fancast for the DCU. Yeah. This is most likely due to the fact that, you know, the James Gunn universe is officially kickstarted with Superman. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are anticipating projects like the Teen Titans, Batman, and, you know, other things along those lines. People have been saying that the person that's going to be the most difficult to cast is going to be Nightwing. Okay, do you know why?
Because he's attractive?
Yeah, because he's like a pretty boy and he's young and he's, you know, built and stuff like that. So people are saying like, who could possibly play this character? Mm-hmm. Now, you're not too familiar with actors, right?
No.
Okay, so
because I've been seeing the news that he's been talking about, but I see people in the comments naming like this actor would be good, this actor would be good, and I'm just like, I don't know.
You don't know these actors, yeah. So I'll go ahead. What we're gonna do is I'm going to give you the names of the actors, what people think, and then I'm gonna ask you what you think if they could play the character. Okay. So the first casting that we all saw, this happened a while ago. James Gunn did a post on Instagram or something, and then Asher Angel, the guy who played Shazam from, you remember Billy? Shazam in the DCEU?
The young version, not...
Yeah, the young version. Obviously, yeah. So he commented and he put a GIF of Nightwing. So a lot of people kind of automatically assumed that he might be playing Nightwing from that. It may have been him just like, you know, like putting it out into existence. Like I want to be Nightwing. But we don't know. So I'll show you. This is what Asher Angel looks like. Okay. What do you think about this fan cast? Because a lot of people... It seems to be pretty decisive. A lot of people say yes, and a lot of people say no.
I don't...
Do you see it?
Dude, it's because I can't really see a lot of people playing Nightwing, though.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's kind of, in a sense, like, that's how I imagine people, like, before they casted, like, Tobey Maguire, and then they saw Spider-Man, they're like, no one could fit this guy. Like, you eventually got to pick someone. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's a bad choice. I could see James Gunn making him a great version of Nightwing. Yeah. Because I trust Nightwing. Because, dude, I remember when they announced David Cornsweet
for Superman.
And people were upset. Yeah. People were like, dude, this guy's not... And like, I would argue he's perfect for Superman.
I'd say so.
Like, he gives off Superman. Even when he's not dressed as
exactly.
the actor in general.
The actor in general gives off Superman.
But I don't know if this guy gives off
Well, I would just think about how he acted in Shazam. Because that's, like, the most accurate that we've seen the person act. Yeah. What do you think of him as Nightwing? Because I'll tell you what I think.
Yeah, what do you think?
Personally, I do like the idea of characters or actors that have worked on the DCEU coming back to play a different character in the DCU.
But you don't think he should play Nightwing?
And no, because of that, I do think he should.
Oh, he should.
I see him as a good pick.
Oh,
one of the best picks because he's young.
Okay.
I think he was born. I'm not sure when he was born, but he's like kind of our age. He is. I think he's. Well, I don't want to say this, but he has the sort of profile of him. The height is there. I'm pretty sure the height is there, and so yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with them casting him being casted as Nightwing.
My argument is this: it depends how old Nightwing is supposed to be.
Yeah,
because doesn't Dick Grayson become Nightwing when he's older?
Mm-hmm.
Like 20 something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he still looks kind of kiddish, but I mean you could argue 20-year-olds look kiddish too. I think it would just depend on the build and the way he talks. Maybe I'm trying to remember like his voice in Shazam.
Yeah,
trying to imagine him like talking as Nightwing. He's gonna.
I mean, his voice obviously changed.
Like, cause Nightwing's kind of quippy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you? I mean, he was kind of funny.
Yeah, he was pretty funny. I'd say so. Yeah. So honestly, I do see him as a pretty good pick.
I don't think he's a bad pick.
It's just for me, it depends how they're gonna do Teen Titans in the DCU because, Teen Titans obviously the original show, it had Robin. It didn't have Nightwing as their leader.
Yep.
So if they're doing Teen Titans kind of an older version, I think he's really good. But if they're doing Teen Titans like actual like teenagers playing the roles,
bad choice.
I think he doesn't
look like a teen.
Yeah, he looks pretty old to be a teen. And I think for that maybe we'll have to go for like a younger,
actor.
Okay. But I think he's a solid choice. I don't really necessarily see the hate. If he was Nightwing, I wouldn't mind.
Okay. Is he the main actor you've been seeing?
He's one of the main ones, but a lot of people don't like it. I personally, I think it's good. I think it's a good choice. All right, so.
Oh no way! There's no.
You obviously know this actor.
Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, for Nightwing.
For Nightwing,
I think that's a bad choice.
Yeah.
I don't think he gives.
I think that's
any
terrible.
Nightwing vibes. No, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
And. No homo, but he's a great looking guy.
Dude, you look like Timothy Chalamet.
Dude, not right now, bro.
Dude, you actually do.
My hair's a mess.
Wait, you should play Nightwing. No, I'm kidding. Don't play Nightwing.
Oh my god. But he just doesn't give off Nightwing.
Yeah.
He would.
He's too old, I think.
Yeah, I think he doesn't even look like him at all.
Yeah.
I think he could give off he would play like another sick character.
Yeah.
But just not Nightwing.
No, he's not Nightwing.
I can't imagine him being quick.
Yeah, I don't know. Next up, Marquitos. Okay.
Is this bro's way of wanting to play Nightwing?
Bro, I want to be Nightwing so bad. No, but if I was an actor, that'd be so cool to play Nightwing.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh man.
You love Nightwing?
I love Nightwing. Probably maybe after Spider-Man. Maybe after I don't know, Invincible. Maybe I don't know.
Nightwing?
Yeah, probably Nightwing. Yeah. All right. Leo Howard
from
Kicking It.
No way!
From Kicking It. You know Kicking It.
Yeah,
right?
okay. I've seen people say that he would be a good Nightwing.
Yeah. I see it.
Low-key, I see it.
Because the one thing that the other two actors that I mentioned don't have is the martial arts background. And he has the perfect. Yeah, he knows. He has martial arts background, bro. He's doing kicks and flips and everything, bro. So I think he'd be actually a pretty decent pick for Nightwing.
I think of all the people you've named so far, he's the best choice so far.
Yeah.
In terms of when I think of Nightwing, the age / because he's a good actor.
He's a great actor.
And I think he would be a great pick for Nightwing. Especially, I feel like he looks the age that he would be.
He's pretty quippy from what we saw in Kicking It, at least.
Yeah, I still think the first guy. What was the first guy's name? Sorry,
Asher Angel.
Asher. I still think he's too kind of young for being Nightwing. I think he's a great age. I think what's his name? Leo Howard.
Leo Howard.
I think he's a great age for being Nightwing. So.
Yeah. All right. So this is your favorite so far?
I would say so.
All right. Cool. So
this was Tom Cruise.
No. This is Wolfgang Novotskratz.
Okay.
This is somebody that I saw on my For You page, and people, I think they just automatically gravitated towards him because he's good looking. This is the only reason. I haven't seen him in anything previous.
Acting?
Yeah, I think he's in a couple shows, but people are just saying that this guy is Nightwing. And I don't think he has a martial arts background or anything like that.
And this is the people who want him the most so far?
From what I saw in the comments, people are just saying he's Nightwing. This is Nightwing.
I could see it.
Yeah.
If you let based on the photo you're showing,
yeah,
you let his hair grow out maybe a little bit longer from the back.
Yeah.
I could see it. I don't think he's a bad pick so far.
No. He's 28 years old, so if they want to adapt a younger Teen Titans, he probably wouldn't be the pick. You know?
He would have to be older now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it all depends on how James Gunn wants to do the Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm.
If he actually wants to make them teens, or if he wants to make them older, you know? So, this guy named Josh Houston, another pick that a lot of people think that he would be Nightwing. I personally do not see it at all.
I disagree.
Yeah, I don't think he's a Nightwing type of guy.
He doesn't give off Nightwing.
At all, right?
I think of everyone on the list so far, I think he's the least.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah, I don't know. But people have been saying that he's Nightwing too.
Mm.
And he is a smaller actor, which is another thing that a lot of people do want from this Nightwing, is somebody that
Small?
Not like a small in height, but like a not recognizable sort of actor, like not an A-list actor, like Timothy Chalamet playing like Nightwing.
Please don't make him Nightwing.
Yeah, but like somebody like that has good experience but is younger, can play the role for a long time.
Yeah, I just feel like maybe.
I feel like he could be another Robin.
Low key, yeah.
I don't say Nightwing. Yeah.
I'd say the best choices so far have been the guy you named before and then Leo.
Yeah, Leo. These two.
Yeah.
All right. So those are the four actors that I primarily seen been casted as Nightwing.
You want me to rank them?
Yeah, go ahead and rank them.
I would say, let's see. Well,
so
sadly,
Asher Angel.
It pains me to say, sadly, I would have to put Timothy Chalamet at the end.
Yeah.
Right after, I'd have to put Marquitos G.
Bro, come on.
right above him, I'd have to put Marquitos G.
All right, whatever. At least I'm not last.
Actually, no. I'll put this other guy.
Josh Houston.
I'll put Josh Houston above Timothy Chalamet. Then I'll put Marcos above.
Okay, cool. At least I'm not last.
After that, I would put the first guy.
Asher Angel.
I would put Asher Angel as third. I would put
these two left.
What's that guy's Wolf?
It's Wolfgang Novoldskratz.
I'd have to put Wolfgang second.
Okay.
And I would honestly, for me, I'm putting Leo Howard because I grew up watching him.
Yeah. And
I think it would be great to see him.
That's valid, bro.
In another iteration of a cool character that I love, especially since I know he knows how to fight.
Yeah.
He knows martial arts. And the other guy, the other reason I'm putting him second is 'cause I've never seen him act in anything.
Yeah.
But I do think he looks like he could be a good Nightwing.
Yeah.
But I just have bias towards Leo because I've seen him act, and I've seen him, and I know of him.
Yeah.
But I don't know the other guys.
That's valid, bro.
Okay.
I'd have to. I think just because I do like Asher Angel as Nightwing because he is a smaller actor and he is younger, so I think he could play Nightwing for longer. That's the thing.
You need a younger actor.
You need like how Tom Holland started off when he was casted when he was what? 16, right? Or 17. No, he was 19. He was 19. He was 19. And now he's, I don't know, in his 20s, right?
Maybe.
So he's still
26, 7ish. Or...
He could still play Spider-Man for another decade, you know? So that's kind of why I think Ash Angel would be a good pick. Mm-hmm. But I think you convinced me, bro. I think Leo Howard, he's more like Nightwing just because of the martial arts background, you know? So either one, I think James Gunn is good at casting. I think he'll pick the right guy when he comes. So yeah. All right, we're done with Nightwing. We're done with Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Okay.
I think nothing else left besides MCU trivia.
Oh.
Unless do you have your questions?
I do.
Okay. Do you have any other segments that you want to go over? Did we skip anything from your part or not?
Okay, so we covered Spider-Man, Nightwing. That's all I can think.
All right, let's just do MCU trivia. I think
we've yapped a lot.
Yeah. At least an hour.
I think it's a good podcast.
Yeah.
All right, let's
end it off with some MCU trivia.
Give me the water.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I gotta make sure this works. You ready to work?
Dude, I was drinking water. Oh gosh.
Sorry, I just had to make sure it worked. All right. You ready? By the way, in case you don't know, last podcast he asked me MCU questions.
Yeah.
Asked me MCU trivia.
And I said that I would 100% get them right. More than him at least.
Yeah, okay.
So now we're putting that to the test.
Alright, first question, ready?
Yeah.
Alright. What is the
I feel like you're gonna make these a lot harder than I did.
Maybe. Okay, what is the name of the actor who plays Sentry in Thunderbolts?
Oh, you suck. This is new. Frick.
MCU.
I don't even know Sam something? Is it Bob? I know Bob is the Finn Wolfhard.
That's the guy from Stranger Things.
I know, I was just kidding.
Alright.
What is it?
It's Louis Pullman.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that.
Okay.
Dude, that is hard.
I mean,
whatever.
Your actors.
Alright, fine.
Alright, second question. What does SHIELD stand for?
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Shield. Okay.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
Security, Homeland. Oh, no. Shit. This is so easy. How did I not get this? I know it's like Homeland Intervention. How do you even spell shield? I don't know. S-H-E. Oh, E. Homeland. Wait, no.
Wait, I think I spelled shield wrong. Wait, S-H-I. Wait, S-H-E-I.
Okay, can you tell me what the S is?
What's S? Oh, strategic?
Oh, okay. Strategic, Homeland. What's the E? I know the I is intervention. Don't spare me yet. The I is intervention. The L is.
Okay, wait. Okay, you got the first three right. Strategic. Say it again. Strategic,
Homeland intervention. E. L-I-D. L-D.
It's E. Yeah. It's E-L-D that you're missing.
E-L-D.
Yeah.
The E is.
Taking too long.
Okay.
Just guess.
E is enforcement.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Land.
No.
L.
Okay, so you
logistics.
Okay.
Logistics. Department. Oh
no, you're close.
Department.
Just with a D. Just think of a word that starts with a D. 10, 9, 8,
D?
7, 6, 5.
Deportation.
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
It's Strategic, Homeland, Intervention, Enforcement, and Logistics Division.
Dude,
that's hard. I'm not gonna lie. I did. I love SHIELD, but
I feel like we should know that though.
We should, though. Yeah. Okay.
I won't forget that now.
Alright. Third question. Alright. What kind of trees take place at the end of Captain America Brave New World?
What kind of trees?
What kind of trees?
Cherry trees? Cherry blossoms? Cherry blossoms.
Okay. What type of scientist is Bruce Banner?
Like what exactly?
What type of scientist is he?
No one knows blank. Wait, I'm trying to think of what Tony Stark says. Not bioorganics, right?
No.
Bioorganic. Radioactive, I don't know. No. He's a radioactive scientist.
He's a nuclear physicist.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get it.
Alright.
Nuclear physicist.
Alright. What is the name of the... I'll give you an easy one. Yeah. What is the name of the alien race that Loki leads to battle in the first Avengers?
Chitauri.
Okay.
Don't switch.
Alright. Who is the first person to say the word Scarlet Witch in the MCU?
Scarlet Witch?
10.
Oh, frick.
9.
Agatha?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I was gonna give you a hint. Alright. Oh, okay. This one's good, actually. You ready?
Okay.
Right. In what order does Thanos gather the Infinity Stones?
Oh,
it's a good one, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So first, it's the Power Stone.
Okay.
Then it is the Loki, so the Space Stone.
Okay.
After that, wait. When does he put them on his wrist, or when do they appear in the movie?
What order does he gather them? Does he
gather them? Okay, so after those two, he gets.
You said the Power Stone. You said the Reality Stone.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. You said Space Stone.
Oh, dude, I was gonna say Soul, but it's reality. So
dude, I
gave it to me. Okay, perfect. So it's power, space, reality. Then it's soul. Okay. Then it's time. Okay. Then it's mind.
Okay.
Let's go.
Dude, I gave you that. You're gonna go. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, okay. And then easy question. Okay. In Spider-Man: Far From Home, what necklace does Peter buy MJ?
Black Dahlian. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes! Wait, I'd say I did pretty good, no?
Wait, which ones did you get right?
Yeah, count them down. How many questions did you have in first?
I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 8 questions. You got the first one wrong. You got the second one wrong. You got the fourth one wrong.
Oh shoot. So like
and then after that,
4 out of 8.
You got 4 out of 8, I think. Yeah.
4 out of 8. Okay,
not bad,
50%. All right, not bad actually.
I don't even remember what I got on the last one, so
you did pretty bad.
but dude, you asked some pretty hard ones.
These are hard.
These are pretty.
Okay, where do you have gun shield?
No. Honestly,
okay, yeah.
Because
I said deportation, bro. I'm just okay. That's enough. I didn't take this away from you.
No.
This is mine.
It's safe in mine. No. I'm just getting my get back.
You can do this all day, dude. Alright, just end the podcast, bro. Dude, what does this podcast become, bro?
Just end the podcast.
Alright, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching the Webheads podcast.
Thank you.
We greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. We talked Spider-Man, we talked DCU, we talked MCU. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's okay, bro. Stop spraying me.
Make sure to like and subscribe if you can.
Next time I'm gonna ask you some hard trivia questions.
Yeah.
Not MCU. We're gonna do what other franchise do we like? Star Wars? I feel like you'll beat me in Star Wars trivia.
Or should we do in the theme of the video today? No? So we could do some Spider-Man ones.
Okay, we can do Spider-Man quiz. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's see who does better.
Okay.
I'll get questions for you, you get questions for me.
Okay. Right. We can end it off like
that.
So,
okay. All right.
We hope you guys enjoyed. We love you guys. We appreciate all the support.
I'm just saying.
Okay. We appreciate the support and love that you guys give to the channel. Or sharing it to people. Yeah. So thank you very much. And we love you guys.
Thank you guys for liking up the clips. Thank you guys for following the clips channels. Greatly appreciate it. We have more stuff in the works. We have better equipment coming. We have we're gonna move the studio hopefully to another room. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Better water guns.
Yeah, better water guns. So all that is coming in the future. So stay tuned. We're uploading consistently. So subscribe to stay updated. Without further ado, have a good day, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Take care and peace.
Bye.